A few months ago, I created this content that showed how unreliable YouTube payment system is. In just one single day, the revenue I earned on my YouTube channel went into free fall, and my earnings dropped by almost 80%, and it has not recovered 6 months later. And it wasn't just me. Many YouTubers claimed YouTube has introduced a bug that essentially wiped out everyone's hard-earned revenue. But YouTube has denied that again and again and claimed that there is no bug and everything is working as expected. But it was too much of a coincidence. Everyone had a drop in their earnings almost about the same time, which is around November 16, 2022. My revenue fell about the same time too, so it is starting to look like it is indeed a YouTube problem. Now back then, I attributed this ad apocalypse to simply a bad market. We all know the world's economy isn't doing that well, inflation is at an all-time high, so advertisers are scaling back and reducing their ad budget. Makes sense, right? Or am I just consoling myself by finding an excuse? The thing here is, if advertisers are scaling back, which I think they are, why would all advertisers scale back around the same time in mid-November 2022? Did advertisers catch up over lunch, had some cookies and coffee, then unanimously decide to turn off ads all at the same time? What should happen is it should gradually change and not fall off just like that. But regardless, I chose to believe it is just a bad market and it will bounce back. But after 7 months of waiting for things to recover, I started to lose hope and I decided to take things into my own hands. And I found a potential issue that I believe is due to YouTube's bad AI in ad management. But the good news is, you can fix this quite easily, literally in 1 minute. Take a look at my eCPM. It went from on average $10, $11, and it quadrupled to over $40 after I made my simple change. So what in the world happened here? Well, the problem is with mid-rolls and how mid-rolls are managed. For those of you who don't know, your YouTube video can have 3 ads played in one single view. The first ad, called pre-roll ad, is played before your video starts, and the last ad, called post-roll ad, is played when your video ends. However, there's a third ad called mid-roll ad, which is usually played in the middle of your video, like an intermission. The mid-roll ad is only available if and only if your video is at least 8 minutes long. But here's the thing you need to remember. Mid-roll ads will either be a skippable ad or a non-skippable ad, usually the former. Now, when I look at my YouTube analytics, it is obvious that the fall in my revenue is due to a big steep fall caused by skippable ads. Every other ad seems to have remained the same. So I know for a fact that skippable ads is the culprit for my revenue fall. Hence, I have 2 options. I can either wait till advertisers are ready to increase their advertising budget again, or I can increase the amount of ads appearing on my videos. So if 2 ads are usually played per view, changing it to 4 ads per view would technically double my revenue. Now I know what you're thinking. All I did was increase the number of ads and that's the trick I used. No. The whole point I'm telling you this story is because you first need to understand how ads work on YouTube, so that what I'm about to show you makes sense. So anyways, I was going to increase the number of ads to display on my videos, and this is when I discovered how bad YouTube AI is. Let me show you what I mean. When you have a video that is 8 minutes long, you will have this option available to you called mid-roll. And when you click on Manage Mid-rolls, you will be able to see where the mid-roll ads are placed and when they are played. So in my case here, I have 3 mid-roll ads for this video, represented by these cut points. I have no idea why there are 3 mid-roll ads in this video. And at the top over here, you can even add more ad breaks where you see fit, so you are in full control. That looks pretty good, right? But here's the mistake I made that caused my eCPM to drop to the floor. For the sake of showing you why YouTube's AI is bad, I uploaded this video to demonstrate to you how easy it is to make this mistake. Now, once you upload a new video, you will populate the title, the description, and all the metadata, which I'm not going to do here because it is irrelevant in this video. Then you will click next and then turn on monetization. Now, this is where the mistake is made. Usually, you will automatically click next and allow YouTube's AI to determine the placement of the mid-roll ad. After all, it did say mid-rolls will be placed at natural breakpoints to balance the viewer experience and creator revenue. Do not believe them because their AI is useless. When I click on manage rolls, look at this yourself. There's literally no mid-roll ads placement at all, which means I'm not getting any revenue from it. But you might say that the whole point of letting AI manage mid-roll ads is so that the placement changes as you get more views, so it gives you more flexibility and more revenue. I thought so too, but we are dead wrong. I'll show you an example. This is an old video of mine, uploaded just over a year ago. Check out the mid-roll ad for this video. Literally no mid-roll placements at all. I'm not kidding you. In fact, I discovered this as I'm creating this video and this is my surprise face. And you know what's worse? It is when YouTube AI got too smart that it literally became so bad. Have a look at this video I uploaded 10 months ago. Look, where on earth is the mid-roll ads placed? At 9 minutes and 48 seconds, which is quite literally the end of my video. My video is 9 minutes and 50 seconds long, so this mid-roll ad is shown 2 seconds before the video ends. Tell me, does that even make any sense at all? So here's the thing, if you want to increase your eCPM, have a look at your mid-roll ads. Chances are the YouTube AI has either not added the mid-roll ad or it is placed so far behind that it will never be played. What I suggest you should do is to delete that nonsense mid-roll placed at the end, then add 2 new mid-roll ads where you see fit. That way you will ensure that mid-roll ads are going to be played no matter what, and there's nothing better than having control over your revenue. If you have over 100 videos, just start with the ones that gives you the most views, then work your way down. Double check all the mid-rolls to make sure the placements are there and they make sense. And then moving forward, whenever you upload a new video, make sure you do the mid-roll placement yourself and do not rely on YouTube's AI to do the smarts for you. This is the exact strategy I did. I only fixed the mid-roll ads for my top 10 videos and I manually insert mid-roll ads every time I upload a new video. And after I did all that, my eCPM started climbing again because the mid-roll ads were getting played. I still added 2 mid-roll ads instead of just 1 because I think the market slump is still a variable. Advertisers are cutting back on their ads. This is just how the current economy is. In order to counter that, I have to increase the quantity of ads. Otherwise, I am going to go into a slump as well. I honestly don't know why it took me so long to figure this out. But I wish YouTube Analytics would be able to show us this with more details. Like, for example, a breakdown of how much pre-roll, mid-roll, and post-roll ads gives us. The other thing is, it just goes to show that sometimes AI can be very useful and it can make us efficient, but it doesn't mean they are right all the time. AI is intelligent, but it still relies a lot on data to become smart. Without sufficient data, their answers and decisions can be really random and make zero sense. Anyways, that's all from me in this one. If you're having eCPM trouble in the past couple of months, I hope this helps solve your problem. And if it does, be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know about it. So like, subscribe, take care, and I'll see you soon.